Right, hello again, YouTube. Yes, I've got my little mate Billy here. Yes, there's a good boy. Yeah, he's a good boy. Now, on Sunday, I moved the ambulance and made the two videos that I uploaded, and I'm guessing that the Sprinter, wasn't very happy about that, because when I woke up on Monday morning to go to work, 6 o'clock in the morning, jumps in the driver's seat, starts turning it over, and it turned over for about 5 seconds, and then it just went rah, rah, click, 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 and then stopped, and that was it. I tried to start it again, and it just did nothing. Oh, fucking hell, here we go. So I thought, well, should be able to go under the bonnet and short the starter out with like a screwdriver, just to kind of get it going, you know. So I lifted the bonnet and I did that, and it did nothing. I thought, oh great, here we go, the starter motor's packed up, which wouldn't have surprised me, because winding it over for like a minute or 2 minutes every morning to get it started, it's going to take its toll, isn't it? So I thought, oh, that's buggered the starter. So I got a new one ordered. It was about £120 for a new one, so I got that ordered. A mate of mine come down with a pair of jump leads, and we tested the old starter motor, and it didn't work. So I thought, yeah, the starter's packed up. So we went and got the new starter motor. It was supposed to be here at about 1:30. It did actually turn up at 3:30. So I sat waiting most of the day for the starter motor. Freezing cold, laying under the van. The phone said it feels like -2. Well, it felt like -10 laying under that van, I'll tell you. So anyway, gets the new starter motor fitted, jumps back in the driver's seat, nothing. Still exactly the same. Oh great, here we go. So another one of my mates, he pulled up. He says, oh, you're all right, Dave, you're all right, Dave. I says, no. I explained what I'd done. And he says, well, it's electrics, mate. He says, no, because he's a banger racer. So he's, you know, he knows what he's doing, but he don't like all these new electrics either. So he's like, yeah, I can't really. He says, if you want a tow or anything, mate, just let me know. I'll come and sort you out. I says, righto. So off he went. About 10 minutes later, another mate turned up. He's got exactly the same van as this, but a year newer. And he's had a very similar sort of problem with his. He'll go to it and it just won't turn over, won't do nothing. And he says, I'll get it going in 2 foot. I'm telling you, I'll get it going in 2 foot. It's not your starter motor. So we attached a rope, we towed it, and it got it going. He says, it's the same problem as mine. Switch it off now and then it'll start again. So I switched it off and it was dead. Didn't do nothing. I was getting all the ignition lights, but it just wouldn't turn over. He's like, oh, I don't know. It's not the same as mine. I thought, no, it's not, is it? So he got me going again, and I went down to my mate's, where I used to do all the repairs on the ambulance and that, because he's normally there till like 11, 12 o'clock at night, and he's got various bits and bobs, you know, that he sells, you know, whatever. So I drives down there, gets down there, and I was looking, I don't know, there's something not right here. There was 12 volts to the top of the starter solenoid, but then the bottom where it goes to the starter, when you put 12 volts to that, it wasn't doing anything. Oh, what's going on here? Then I thought, I wonder, what about if I connect an earth to the starter motor? So I put a piece of wire on the earth, put it on the starter motor, come round here, turn the key, and it did. It rah, rah, rah. It was only a thin bit of wire, so it got very, very hot very, very quick. So I thought, yeah, right, that's the problem. So luckily, when I put the split charge in here out of the ambulance, the wires were rather a little bit long. So I've managed to cut 2 foot out of the split charge cable, which is a nice hefty fat cable. My mate, he'd got some terminal ends, so I got some terminal ends, put them on this bit of cable, and I've now got a bit of cable that goes from the minus on the battery to the starter motor casing, and it's turning over every time perfect. So there's obviously a bad earth somewhere. I've not really tried too much to find it, to be honest, because I've got it going. There is an earthing point just above the battery under the bonnet. I'll probably take that off at some point and clean all of those up and put them back on, but I'm still going to leave the wire that I put on because I know it's working. So yeah, that was rather annoying. But this morning when I've been and brought some Easy Start, because instead of sitting there turning it over for, I don't know, 2-3 minutes waiting for it to start, half flattening the battery and whatever, I can just give it a quick squirt of Easy Start, come round here, turn the key and it starts. So that's going to save me a lot of hassle. It might get addicted to it, but well, we'll have to see. I'm not really that bothered, to be honest with you. At least it starts when I want it to. So this morning, before I even tried to, well, I did just turn it to make sure that it would turn over, and it did. I was kind of hoping that maybe the glow plugs weren't getting an earth, and I thought maybe I'd go to it and give it one lot of heat, turn the key and it would start, but no, it still didn't start. So fair enough. So I took the new starter motor off that I'd fitted, because it was brand spanking new. I had to there was a few oily bits on it. I got some brake cleaner, give it a quick clean up, put it back in the box, put the old starter motor back on, connected everything all up again, and it's the old starter's working a treat. So I've took the new starter motor back to where I got it from, with the receipt, and I said to him, well, basically I didn't fit it, mate, you know, didn't need it, I want my money back please. He said, yeah, that's not a problem. I've got to wait a couple of days for him to get a refund from the company that they got it from or something. So alright, fair enough. So hopefully by Friday I should be getting all of the cash back for that starter motor, which that's a godsend. So yeah, I'm guessing the Sprinter wasn't very happy that I slagged it off on Sunday, and yeah, it showed me that on Monday morning, didn't it? But I've now found the problem and sorted it out. So, but it's a bit of a hassle, isn't it? Yet again, this Sprinter's let me down. I never even thought for a minute that it wouldn't be earthed, because I don't know, I just didn't think that it wouldn't be earthed. Yeah, so there you go. Put that one down to experience, I suppose. Yeah, so right, so just thought I'd give you a bit of an update, and I'm sure there's plenty of you Mercedes men that will be laughing at me and saying, it's a good van really, it's a good van really. Well, yeah, if it's that good, I'll sell you it. Right, so that's it for this video, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye bye.